Okay, part 2, leak search day, guys. Where is my die? It's been a busy week. A little die kit back there. Oh, there it is in the back. Man, look at this trash right here. Woo! Been working hard. Summer's here. Summer's in full swing. Got a little fishing pole right there. A little Shimano, nothing too crazy. Yeah, let's go get our die. Let's go check the outside unit first, and I'm going to work my way up. Let's get it. All right, first visuals walking up here. Suction line looks cool, not frozen up. So it looks like we did a good job with the charge. It's actually been about 2 weeks. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks. But we're back. Okay, not seeing any oil here. Let's go ahead and open up this light. Obviously this is a little harder in the daytime, but you want to get a little shade in there. Okay, I'm getting into the shade here. Make sure that light's on. I just want to test it on the suction line here just to see where I put the die. Yeah, you can see the die right there on the bottom. Looking at my joints. Here's the aluminum to copper right here. So there's the copper connection with epoxy on the liquid, and there's the suction. Here's where they made their copper connection right there, a little 45. Not seeing anything here. Some of that white stuff is just their flux or whatever they use to join that copper to aluminum there, the epoxy setup, whatever they used. So a telltale sign on the outdoor unit is you'll see an oil stain on the pad. If it's the outdoor coil, you'll see a huge oil stain, saturated in oil, discoloration, you'll know. So I'm gonna look at these U-bends. I can completely take this outdoor unit apart, but I'm gonna go spend a lot of my time in the upstairs in the attic getting that coil checked out. If I don't find it up there, then obviously we're gonna dig further out here, but right now I'm not seeing any saturation. There's a little bit of a damage point right here. So let's check there. Okay, no dye there. No dye on the bottom here. So the liquid refrigerant's gonna be at the bottom, the oil, everything's gonna be at the bottom of the coil. And then if you find it on the bottom, you just look up, and then you can normally find the source of the leak. So far out here looks good. I'll take that fan off if I need to, but let's go upstairs. Let's get the upstairs ready, go take a look up there. I got the owner here for about another 30-45 minutes, and then she said I can stay here if need be, but let's go take a look. $5.25 is when I added the die. It's the 18th right now, 18th of June. A couple weeks, it's been running fine. Suction line's nice and cold. We got a good condensation on it. So, go take a look upstairs. First thing I want to look at, is there any water in the pan? No. Oh, that cold air feels good. Okay, notice we're not iced up. We're not iced up, and we're running good. So let's see if we can see any dye now. I think we might have a winner. Yeah, I'm seeing some oil right there in that connection. I feel some oil and I see some dye. And see, you can see it's kind of dripping down here. Let me show you. And then it goes down the liquid line right there. So there's a trail. There's a little trail right there. See that glow? And then down the liquid line. Here's the fresh side of the liquid line right here. You can see that side did not have any refrigerant. But I can actively see the glow right here. All the way down to the bottom right there where it's collecting. Let's pop this coil. See if I got any oil down here. Nothing in the water. You're going to see oil viscosity on top of the water. Back here we're looking for large streaks. It might be just that connection. Let's throw the UV on it. Let's throw the UV on it and see what we got. This is oily. Look at that. That's oily. No bueno. Let's throw the glasses on. Not seeing anything in there on the bends. Looking on these bends right here. This is Sunny. Hey, what's up, Nick?
Hey, you got a minute?
Yeah, what's going on?
Hello.
My bad, brother. Sorry about that. What's going on? I lost you.
So good. So we have a warranty condenser that we have to return to Sigler,
Yeah.
and apparently we have to get all the 454 refrigerant out of it before we can return it.
Oh,
Are
wow.
we able to pump down that into our regular reclaim tanks, or?
Yeah, we can pump it down into a vacuumed out recovery tank, but we can't reuse that refrigerant. It's against the it's against the law, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't know. Do they want us to just keep the 454? I mean, ideally, we're not supposed to transfer from system to system according to like the EPA. So we can. So they don't want us to pump it down. They want us to recover all the refrigerant.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we can recover it, but then the next question would be, what do we do with that recovered refrigerant? Do you just store it? I mean, to get it picked up or something, or, do something like that. But yeah, that's stuff we're going to have to come across. But yeah, just, is there anybody that can recover it at the shop?
It's not even back here at the moment, but I'm sure I can get one of the installers or something.
Or when they're doing the job, they just pull it all out and recover it, put it in a fresh tank, not mixing it with 410A or 22, obviously, or any of that.
Gotcha.
Fresh vacuum tank, and then when they do the job, just have them recover all the refrigerant then, I guess.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. That's about the best thing we can do. Yep, first one.
Yeah.
All right, Nick.
And then we can't reuse that, huh?
We're supposed to not reuse that. Yeah, not even to like top off systems or anything like that. It's, for one, I guess when we recover it, it messes up the chemical blend of that, and so when you have the chemical blend all messed up, if we're adding it into a system or something like that, it's just it's a big cluster, man. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, I've been watching some videos online from the guys doing it, but it's crazy.
Gotcha. Huh. The trip, man. This is a bunch of bullshit.
It's a bunch of BS, man. Yeah, a bunch of BS. But we're dealing with
All right,
it.
cool.
All right,
Well,
Nick.
I figured the expert would know it's the solution, so.
I'm keeping an eye on it, man. I'm learning more and more about it each day.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right, Nick. Let me know
All
if
right,
you need
man.
anything.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
Yep. Later.
Later.
All right. I got about 15 minutes before I have to go downstairs. So let's double check this coil again. I'm not seeing any direct hits in here, honestly. Not seeing that many direct hits in here. Again, I got no oil. Let me see if I feel any oil down there. It's not that bad. It's got to be that connection. I just noticed my sensing bulb isn't even mounted properly. See if I can see the sensing bulb. All right, we're gonna give him a recommendation to fix that epoxy. Figure out how we're gonna do that. It's leaking from here. Specifically on this back side. Let's go get our leak detector. All right, let's grab the DR58. See if we can pick up on that. I gotta look into if this is A2L or not. CFC, HFC, HCFC. I don't see A2L. I have to look into it, but I just got this last summer. I've only got 6 hours on it or something. Yeah, 6 hours. I'm gonna let it get some fresh air out here, and then I'm gonna walk it inside. That way we know for sure. Takes a minute to warm up. All right, let's take the bloodhound up there. All right, let's see. Look at that, it's already hitting. I'm not even that close. Wow. There you have it. DR58 confirms on my die. $99. That's a strong hit. Let's go in the coil. Do not touch any of the water. I want to check by these U-bends. Yeah. Let's check the suction. It's this liquid line right here. Okay. All right. She's a Leica. I bet with that hit, I could probably put bubbles on it too. Let's put bubbles on it. Look, it is. There it is. Confirmed. Sorry, I'm out of breath, man. Been going up and down on these stairs. Get a video for the shop. We'll try to find some epoxy, but I know another technician had a success putting a little coupler here, a little shark bite or whatever, refrigerant. Look at that. She's a Leica. Hate these line sets. All right, we found it. Stay tuned for part 3. I gotta get an epoxy or a little fitting to go from copper to aluminum or something. Stay tuned, guys, for part 3 of this series of the aluminum line set strikes again. For now, I think my coil's fine. When I come back, I'll put all this back. Thanks for watching, guys.